following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Dorian Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and 12.
On the 6, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, Buffalo 18. Hop, go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Milrow on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Milrow. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. That's the safety, the former Chief Justin Reed, bursting in for the sack.
The Saints 3-yard line.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, Richardson. Flush to his right. Back deep for Olave. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll go play action with Milrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, ready.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 6.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Headed left, buying time. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. but they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Viking 18. Ready,
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one complete to Hill. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of a marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65. Trap ball 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Richardson going to look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And he will go all the way. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Deputy. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash. Riggs. Let go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Into the secondary, past the 40. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Oh, open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on.
At the 24-yard
Gotta be
line.
lying. Go.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
One more time with Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Throw right side to Olave. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 30.
On second down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Nice Warriors, 70.
Richardson to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. Olave is the motion man. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On play action, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll let one go. Down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Okay, break.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. They go play action now with Miller. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking. Ready.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Here's Milroe to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches at their 48-yard
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he'll run. Richardson going to hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
18, 5 in. Red. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing is Richardson. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
18 Rattle.
Here's Richardson. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Back deep, It's Tyreek Hill. This fielded in the end zone. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
At the 48-yard line.
Bronco, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Saints, 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
From the 6. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60. Cougar 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to all.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
670 Timberwolves. Go.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's taken in by Horton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Corey Horton, touchdown Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And that one incomplete.
Like when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, come on. Gotta be lying.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Open man, that's Duvernay. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Duvernay with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 That's another Saints.
19.
From the gun, Richardson. Forced out wide. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kayvon Thibodeau putting together a heck of a game. His 3rd sack of this wild card matchup. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's go now.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Saints, first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Moving outside the pocket, off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Come on, set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
2 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Milrow. That one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Throwing, Richardson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Milrow. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action now with Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Watch the bullet. 6 check. Panther.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
We'll try and run it with Walker.
Walker again, the ball carrier. Nick Cross on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Forced to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is a Dafe Owe. Gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short on the first. We'll bring up fourth down.
Trap 60.
Throwing is Richardson. That is hard. Down the field, he's got it. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 on the Seahawks 11-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Tight end motioning left. Second down throw for Richardson. Throw right side to Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
It's now fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Ready? Panther 60, Cougar 19.
Shotgun run now with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
7-yard line. A gain of
Second
2.
down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Ready?
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A 1-yard pickup brings up
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Looking middle, and there is Horton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third
Let's go
and
now.
5.
60.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 18 on that one. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
60
50-yard
Bison.
line.
60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here with Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's tackled at the 40.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker running to the left. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And we'll give him 4 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And mark him down up beyond the 30. On the scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of
3rd,
2.
they need 8.
3rd down and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now it's Milroy taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long. Richardson going to look to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 30. And
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down,
Richardson. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Saints 20.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Chase Young on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Night. Press all 80.
Milrow on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Javon Bailey was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd and 10, It's Richardson. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It'll be taken down when it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
79 Broncos.
Now Richardson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Saints. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Saints going to use their second timeout. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
Panther 60, Panther 7 box. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Get the ball right around the 45-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Richardson to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
First down, New Orleans.
Here's first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Here's Rattler now on second down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Rattler to the air once more. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They are moving on in these playoffs. They won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg.